First off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Peace and salutations unto the hopefully elect, to the Akim out there on the highways and byways, making their bodies a living sacrifice. As the scriptures ordaining to do so, I want to say shalom to you brothers, man. The hopefully elect out there that's pushing this word across the four corners of the earth, man. Shalom to you brothers. All right. And hey, keep fighting the good fight of faith, man. For sure, man. All right. Hey, I want to say shalom to the Aqua, for the sisters out there learning and listening, in silence, of course. References their husbands, if they have one, I want to say shalom to you sisters as well, right? A few sisters as well, And with this particular video, what motivated me, inspired me, it seemed like the Lord came to me in a dream, man. And I wanted I just woke back up, man. And it's usually late, but I had a dream, and within that dream, you know how certain dreams be a little distorted, but this is very vivid. It was very clear, and it was actually the setting took place in my old house, in Gary, where I'm from. It was in the basement, and it was a pretty big basement, and it was a room full of men, and a couple women sprinkled here and there. And it was a woman preaching, It was a woman preaching, and she was preaching. She was pretty much preaching, smooth things and lies to the people. And what she was preaching was, what I actually can remember was that she was preaching that Yahweh Shai, who we ignorantly call Jesus Christ, didn't know who was going to betray him. He pretty much didn't know, but that's actually quite the contrary, man. He did know, and actually when I came down there, I had a baby in my hand. I'm not sure why I had the baby in my hand, but I had the baby in my hand and I was sliding down the stairs backwards, real smooth, And while I was sliding down the stairs, I'm hearing her, preach. And the congregation was pretty much in awe, or they was pretty much dazed in a sense, And then when I came down there, it seemed like the spell that whatever she had on them was pretty much the spell that she had on them was broken in a sense, was starting to break, because now they started to pay attention to me, and I was telling them like, wait a minute, what's going on here? What is going on? But it was mostly men in the crowd. And I'm listening to her tell these lies about Yahweh Shai, tell these lies about the truth. And I'm like, no, wait, no, you need to sit down. I'm telling her now, you need to sit down. And pretty much, the congregation got mad at me, They pretty much got mad at me, for interrupting them. Why? Because it was a beautiful woman, who was preaching the word, and they was pretty much in the damn trance, And when I came down there, I'm like, well, damn, hold on, wait a minute, man. She lying, y'all up here. Matter of fact, it was some of the people that I knew that was in the truth knew she was lying, you know, knew she was lying. And with that being said, I came down there like, wait a minute, hold on, no, you lying. You know, yeah, Yahweh Shai did. That's pretty much what I heard was, hey, Yahweh Shai, he did knew who was going to portray him. You know what I'm saying? He knew from the beginning. You know, he washed his feet. You know, Yahweh Shai washed, Judas's feet. You know, hey, Yahweh Shai knew it. He knew what was going on, what was going to go on. And like I say, they got to arguing, and I said, well, damn, y'all gonna listen, y'all gonna give me shit, and give me an uproar, but when y'all was just listening to her, y'all was quiet, why? Because you wanted to hear what smooth things that what Isaiah chapter 30 is talking about, y'all want to hear these smooth things, or you want to hear this woman preach because she a beautiful woman, but when I come down here and tell you the truth, I'm trying to tell you the truth in a sense, according to the scriptures, that she's lying, and y'all don't need to listen to her. Y'all want to give me a prop, So that's when I made my forehead harder than theirs. I said, look here, man. Hey, I ain't scared of y'all, man. Listen here. Because one of the guys got up and he seemed like he wanted to do something. He wanted to, try to defend this woman. But you so dumb, you're not knowing that this woman is lying to you. It really got me fired up, because I really just woke out my sleep, But long story short, long dream short. But it was actually a short dream, but it would seem like it was forever. It seemed like it was real, But anyway, yeah, they was giving me shit about interrupting them in a sense, Hey, why? Because hey, they want to hear these smooth things, man. Not even want to hear the smooth things. You want to hear from a smooth person, But when somebody rugged is out here, and that's what that's how we are, man. Hey, starting with the men of GMS, man, we come out there, rugged with beards on our face. You know what I'm saying? Hey, don't nobody want to listen to us, They don't want to listen to and the truth is coming out of our mouths, man, by way of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Hey, they don't want to listen, man. All right? They don't want to listen, man. Hey, you going to a stiff-necked and rebellious people, man. So these are the people, I believe it was Jeremiah, that we are out there or sent out there to talk to, man. A bunch of scorpions, man. Okay? But just like, Yahweh told, hey, Jeremiah, look here, you make your forehead harder just like theirs, man. Because you going to a stiff-necked and rebellious people, man. And these people have no mercy, man. Why? Because they deeds are evil, man. Let's get that, man, right quick. Sloppy. I don't know what I'm gonna title this video. It's really a, they don't want the truth, man. Why? Because hey, they deeds are evil, man. Sloppy. Let me type it in. That's it right here. It's John. Let me go to it. John chapter 3, verse 19. It says, let me start at right, I'm gonna start at 17. It says, it says, for the Most High not sent his Son into the world to condemn the world, but that the world through him might be saved, man. And hey, that's Yahweh Shai. Hey, the Most High, Yahweh sent his Son, Yahweh Shai, into this world, man. not to condemn it, but what? That the world through Yahweh Shai might be saved, man. And he used his disciples, to be able to preach the word, to be able to, hey, tell them, look here, listen, hey, the Lord don't want to condemn you. He wants you to turn to repent. He wants you to be saved when he come back, man. But what they thinking, oh well, you trying to condemn me, you trying to judge me. No, I can't do that. I can judge you by what? Correcting you, because that's what pretty much a judgment is, man. I'm telling you I'm giving you a correction from your deeds, man, from the deeds that you're doing, And I know those deeds. Why? Because I used to be those deeds. I used to do that. I used to sell dope. I used to pimp women. I used to what they call it, finesse other people. I used to do harm and cause harm to my brothers and sisters. I used to be that way. This is how I know that I was wrong. And the reason why I found out I was wrong is because I was condemned in the spirit, and conflicted in the spirit from hearing his word. And that started my healing process, man. That started my healing process and cleansing process to be able to what? Take that old man and throw him in the garbage, man. But it didn't just happen right away. It was a slow, the Lord slowly took all that stuff from me, and he's still taking stuff from me, the saying, in the world, you can take a man out of the hood, but you can't take the hood out of the man, in a sense. And that's true, but it takes time, and it takes you continue to read the spirit. Why? Because you have to be renewed in the spirit, man. This word is the only thing that cleanses us, man. All right? I believe that's what Ephesians 2, washing of the water by the word, This is the true baptism and being changed, man, being born again through the spirit, man. All right? Hey, the spirit reproduces too. Not just carnally, Yeah, carnally, a woman can have a baby, from a man's seed, of course, and what the Lord's told us, man, to be fruitful and multiply, And that's just not carnally or in the flesh. That's spiritually, man. All right? We spiritually supposed to be multiplying out here, man. To the best of our ability, Because the Lord gives the increase, in a sense. I'm ranting on, but it kind of, like I said, it was an inspiration, and I'm glad the Lord gave me this inspiration, man, because Satan been fucking with me, and I've been allowing Satan to, to win on the, doing the work, and I truly believe that's why the Lord, sent me that dream, man, and that vision, right? He pretty much telling me to get your ass up, man, and defend the gospel, man. You know what I'm saying? Stop being weak, Stop being weak, man. And I know you be weak at times, you rely on the Lord, I ain't finna just stop, completely, I still was reading, still being brotherly, and doing alms and things like that, man. But listen, get your ass up and defend the gospel, man. I believe with that dream, the most of all, what I got out that dream was that, and this is why I'm inspired, the Lord inspired me, and breathed that breath into me. It came to me in a dream, which is a beautiful thing, man, But anyway, let me finish on. It says, verse John 3:18, it says, he that believeth on him is not condemned, man. But he that believeth not is condemned already, man, And had not the Lord sent me down there, in my basement. I'm going back to the dream now. Hey, guess what, man? Hey, that's the blind leading the blind, man. They were getting ready to fall into the ditch, spiritually, But the Lord saw really had mercy on that congregation that was in that basement, man, in that dream, by sending me down there. And I had a baby in my hand, And that's crazy. It could be, the Lord, get his truth to the babes, man. Why? Because the men, that was men there in that basement, man. Listening to this women. Men in the truth. You letting this woman, guide us in the truth. Man, come on. Yo, D's gotta be evil, man. You're not seeing it. You respecting person, or you respecting this situation because she a woman and she beautiful. Right? It says, verse 19, John 3 and 19, this is the condemnation. That light is come into the world, right? And men love darkness rather than light because their deeds are evil. And that's the point, man. Men love darkness rather than light, man. Instead of you telling this woman, hey, look here, you need to go sit down somewhere. Where's your husband? You ain't got no husband. You need to go get married. You don't want to marry, then you need to go sit down somewhere. All right? You need to go sit down somewhere right now. No, but they was blinded by, they were booby trapped. That's an inside joke. They were booby trapped in a sense, But this is why they let her sit up there, right? Because they deeds are evil. They didn't want me to come down into that basement. A lot of them didn't want. Now some did, but the ones that didn't want me to come outweighed and outnumbered the ones that did, you know. And that reminded me of Yahweh Shai when they was delivering up Yahweh Shai, when they was had him up there, about to deliver him up to get killed. Hey, the people, the majority was saying, "Give me Barabbas, give me Barabbas," But it was also still a multitude, that was screaming, Yahweh Shai's name. But the ones, that was screaming Barabbas, give me Barabbas, give me Barabbas, outnumbered, man, outnumbered the ones who wanted Yahweh Shai to be free, man. Okay, and that's still to this day, man. Hey, but the Lord don't deal with numbers like that, the majority, we the minority, man, in a sense, the hopeful elect, man. Even though we in the multitude, but still, it is 2/3. That measurement the Lord put out there with the 2/3 in Zechariah, man. Book of Zechariah, man. Chapter 14, man. That measurement of the 2/3, don't quote me, I believe it's Zechariah 14. Let me fact check that. Was it 13? Sloppy. I just want to fact check it right quick because it's a lot. Mm-hmm. Let me see. Oh yeah, 13, sloppy. Yeah, at the end of 13, starting at what 8. Yeah, where the Lord said the two parts, gonna be cut off, but the third is gonna go through that fire first, The Lord is taking us through that fire, man. Through those straits, man. But anyway, I just wanted to fact check it. Zechariah chapter 13, start at verse 8 or whatever. But yeah, man, they deeds are evil, man. You know. So when I came down in the basement, it's like, hey, the light came down in the basement. I wasn't the light, we bearing witness of the light. So of course we're gonna have a light and a shine on us, man. That light is Yahweh Shai, man. I'm not coming and taking the credit for the light, that light being the wisdom and the truth, because it's not my truth. That truth was gifted to me, you know. We bearing witness to that light, like John said, and I believe in John 1. We bear witness to that light. So, of course, we're going to have that light, you know. We're going to have a shine. We're not going to be illuminated like Yahweh Shai, of course, but we're going to have some illumination, man. We're going to be in the know, right? But their deeds was evil, man. It says, for everyone, verse 20, for everyone that doeth evil hated the light, neither cometh to the light, right? Lest their deeds should be reproved. And that's exactly what it is, man. Their deeds was being reproved, man, by letting this woman say just anything, And they found out to be suckers, man. Hypocrites, right? Here it is. You won't listen to me because I'm rough and I'm a man and I'm your brother. You see what I'm saying? But I'm really trying to say I really care for you, man. But this is also a dream, of course, I wouldn't, knowing what I know now, but I would never do nothing like that. I'm going to go in a harlot house, which is the churches, and, I'm not going to do all that. If they don't want to hear me, after one or two admonitions, you dust your feet off and you move around. But in this dream, the Lord had me aggressive for a reason. Like, hold on, wait, hold on, where you going? No, this is not the truth. I don't know why, but that's just the way the dream went. I can't control the way the dream went, but that's what the Lord put in my dream. It says, but their deeds was evil, man, and they didn't want to be reproved, man. All right, hey, the ones that didn't want to be reproved, they stayed. I mean, it's like it, they left, and the ones that did, want to be reproved, hey, they stayed. Of course, the majority left. The majority in the room left, man. That's why I brought out Zechariah, 13, man. Guess what? The majority is the 2/3. These are the same people, man, that they want to hear their smooth things, man. Isaiah chapter 30 talks about that, And that's exactly what was going on, man. In that case, they wanted to see a smooth thing, even though she was lying to them, Even though she was lying to them, they didn't care, man. They just wanted to see it and hear it, man. Like, damn, I just want to, like IPOC said in The Matrix, man. I don't want to know nothing, And that was really sad, man. It was a sad dream, to be honest, But it was inspirational because the Lord told me, hey, pretty much get your ass up, man. Hey, what he tell you? If you love me, feed my sheep, man. Feed my flock. Let me pull that up. Yeah. Salakia, man. It was a dream, man. So yeah. Is it right here? Let's go there. Yeah. It's the love motivation, ain't that something? This when John, Simon Peter, let's just let the scripture speak. It says, John 21:15, it says, so when they had dined, Yahweh Shai said to Simon Peter, right? Simon, son of Jonas. It said, lovest thou me more than these? So he asked him, hey, you love me more than, these, He said, he said unto him, yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. Right? He said unto him, feed my lambs. So I think he's going to tell him like 3 times, feed my lambs. All right. Verse 16, he said to him again the second time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? He said unto me, yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He said unto him, feed my sheep. He said unto him the third time, Simon Peter, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? Now this is Yahweh Shai talking to Simon, talking to Peter, right? So he asked him 3 times, pretty much, man, because he wanted confirmation. In a sense, we all know the story of Peter. Peter, pretty much when the cock crowed 3 times, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Peter was going to deny Yahweh Shai, man. And he had to feel that disgrace. He had to feel that feeling of denying Yahweh Shai, man. All right. That's all he did. Was he denied Yahweh Shai, man. Yahweh Shai had to leave, but he had to send him that Holy Spirit to comfort him, to build him up in faith, man. So he can be able to deliver that word, man. But he had to go. He had to humble Peter in a sense, you know. He had to humble Peter, you know. Okay. Hey, cause Peter, he's the head of the church, man. You know, Peter was the head of the church. He built that rock amongst Peter, man. That word Peter means what? Cephas or something like that. You know. So Peter, he's the head of the church, man. You know. Okay. But anyway, he said, verse 17, it said, he said unto him the third time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? Right? It said Peter was grieved. Peter was mad as hell. You know? It said, because he said unto him the third time, lovest thou me? And he said unto him, Lord, thou knowest all things. You see that? You know? And that's the truth. He do know all things. Yeah? And he knew he loved him. You know? Yahweh Shai knew he did love him. You know? But he knew he had to humble him in a sense because, dude, if you know I know all things, and I'm not asking you I'm not asking you this for nothing. You know? But I want you to remember this. I want you to remember what you're saying. All right? So he said unto him, Lord, Lord, thou knowest all things. Thou knowest that I love thee. Yahweh Shai said unto him, feed my sheep, man. All right? Hey, feed my sheep. You know? And that's it. Feed my sheep, man. Okay? And that's what the Lord was telling me, man. Hey, if you love me, feed my sheep, man. Defend the gospel, man. Get your ass in the dream is what I'm saying. You know? Feed my sheep. You know? Hey, I stand to be corrected. You know? Just because, I go out there in the highways and byways, hey, I'm susceptible for more demons to attack me, man. The scriptures say, when he that departed from evil, they maketh himself a prey, roughly paraphrasing. Okay? A prey to what, man? Hey, more demons, man. You know? Because once you swept your mind and your spirit, with the old demons that you had, guess what? Hey, they gonna come back. It's more spirits and demons are gonna come back and see it. If you're not furnishing your spirit and your mind with the truth, and it's just empty, you're not doing nothing. You pretty much idle. Guess what? They gonna come in and say, "Oh man, ain't nobody in there. Ain't nobody in your spirit. Ain't nobody in, And they gonna furnish. They gonna start setting up shop, man, squatting in your damn mind and in your spirit. So you have to replace that. Once you remove those old demons, you got to replace it with new spirits, man, of the fruit, man, of this truth. All right. Then they can see the Lord occupying in your mind and making his abode with you, man. Okay. Yeah, man. I just wanted to like I said, I didn't know what I was going to go into, man. I'm just letting the spirit flow, Oh, man, but it was a crazy dream, and I just thought, I'd share it, and hopefully this inspired somebody. Let me see if I want to get something else. I guess let's get the time, Yahweh Shai was getting delivered up, man. I guess we can get it in Matthew. Yeah, we can get it in Matthew. Yeah. We can get it in Matthew. Yeah, because like I was saying, the woman, she was down there. She was like, and Yahweh and Jesus, and she said Jesus, of course, didn't know who was going to betray him. Jesus didn't know. I said, I'm down there in the dream, of course. It's still a dream. I'm dreaming, and I had to say something, man. The Lord, what Jeremiah said, that it was the fire was in my bones, and I couldn't retain it, man. You know, roughly paraphrased. I couldn't, not say nothing. It was like fire was about to burst out. It needed to. How when you're in you're in a burning building. You know what I'm saying? And the fire, you gotta bust out some windows. In order for that fire to escape. You know what I mean. But anyway, um, yeah, man, and that's how it was, man. I just had to say something in the dream, man. You know. So um, Slakia, yeah, we can get this, man. The plot to kill Yahweh Shai, man. Matthew chapter 26, man. Because this is pretty much what she was saying. And I just wanted to go there, you know what I mean? I just wanted to go there. And I'm not going to read the whole thing, of course. But the this is the chapter when, they was plotting to kill Yahweh Shai, as you can see. You know what I'm saying? Him being a precious ointment. Judas that's the one who betrayed, Yahweh Shai. He bargained with, the Pharisees and Sadducees and the Roman government, you know what I'm saying, to deliver up Yahweh Shai, And that let you know, too, man, it's going to be members within our camp, man, that betray us, man. And the Lord might give us the spirit, all right? The Lord might give us the spirit, to know who going to betray us, man. All right? But it's those characteristics that we overlook that Yahweh Shai did not overlook. He already knew. For one, he already knew anyway, But it was still characteristics of Judas being, you pretty much being a thief, Judas had remember when he was like, you're not gonna sell that wine, so like, that oil. Roughly paraphrasing, remember, it was a situation where the oil was, he had wanted to actually sell the oil, but they was going to use the oil, for ointment, for healing, to put the heal on the people, put the ointment on. No, he like, no, you need to sell that, But that remind me of the men that's in Israel now, man. That's pushing this word, man. You making this ministry, and turning it into a den of thieves, man. All right. Is it this why Yahweh Shai went in the temple and started to turn over tables, and braided up a cord, and started whipping folks? He lost his temper right there, which is a righteous, anger, man. That's righteous indignation, man. And that was a prelude of what was going to be happening to today as well too. And the Lord whipping up, hey man, you making this house, a house of merchandise, and this is not what this was for, man. It said, buy the truth and sell it not, man. Okay, that we supposed to buy this truth, redeem this truth, man. Redeem this truth in our minds and our spirit, man. All right. And hold fast to this truth until Yahweh Shai come back, man. Whatever truth you got, man, hold fast to it, man. Whatever the truth, because it was given to you from the Lord anyway, for you to know the secrets about the Lord. So whatever you got, hold fast, man, till Yahweh Shai come. All right. You say, let me get to this. Let me start. I'll read this plot to kill Yahweh Shai. It says, and it came to pass, right, when Yahweh Shai had finished all these sayings, he said unto his disciples, ye know that after 2 days is the feast of the Passover, and the Son of Man is betrayed to be crucified. That's letting them know that, that he knew about, being betrayed, he already knew, they was going to deliver him up, It said, then assembled together the chief priests and the scribes and the elders of the people unto the place, or it's like unto the palace of the high priest, who was called Caiaphas. It said, and consulted that they might take Yahweh Shai by subtlety and kill him. It said, but they said, Not on the feast day, lest there be an uproar among the people. Right? Yeah, it's gonna be an uproar among the people, man. Why? Because you're doing it on a high holy day. You know. I might as well read down, man. It says, now when Yahushua was in Bethany, in the house of Simon the leper, there came unto him a woman having alabaster box, right, of very precious ointments, right, and poured it on his head as he sat at meat. It said, but when the disciples saw it, they had indignation, saying, to what purpose is this waste? It says, for this ointment might have been sold for much, and this is it right here. It said, and given to the poor, right? And Yahushua understood it and said to them, why trouble ye the woman? For she have wrought for a good work upon me. It says, for ye have the poor, for ye have the poor always with you, but me ye have not always. It said, Salakia then. Sold for much. Yeah, because they was trying to sell it, man. You know, they was trying to sell the ointment, you know. And Salaki, I did say it was Judas, but it was the disciples, you know. It said it didn't specify which disciples, you know. Anyway, but it said when Yahushua understood it, he said unto them, why trouble ye this woman or the woman? For she have wrought a good work upon me. For ye have the poor always with you, right? But me ye have not always. And why did he want the poor? That's it's and given to the poor, you know, for so much. Anyway, it says, for in that she have poured this ointment on my body, she did it for my burial. It says, verily I say unto you, wheresoever this gospel shall be preached in the whole world, there shall also this, that this woman hath done, be told for a memorial of her. You know. Yeah, man, and that's beautiful, man. That woman was remembered, man, just by pouring that ointment and that oil on the Lord, man. And really, hey, he is the ointment, man. He is that precious ointment. You know. You know, you put ointment on wounds, man. And we are wounded, man. We are a wounded people. All right? This is Judas's bargain right here. This is the point, pretty much the point. It says, the one of the 12 called Judas Iscariot, right, went unto the chief priests and said unto them, what will ye give me? And I will deliver him unto you. Hey, that's what Judas came to the chief priest, man, the scribes and the Pharisees, the wicked scribes and the Pharisees, man. And he came to him and said, hey, what you gonna give me? You know? And they covenanted with him, right, for 30 pieces of silver. So they pretty much made an agreement and bargained a covenant, you know, with him, you know, and agreed upon 30 pieces of silver, man. It said, and from that time, he saw opportunity to betray him. So he knew that, he's like, damn, yeah, that's a nice little change, nice little piece right there, you know. You know? All right, cool, yeah. I got an opportunity, you know. You know, I know what's finna go on. I know what we about to be. You know, I'm just, you know, speculating in the spirit. Yeah, we finna go here, you know what I'm saying? I can shut him up like this way. His mind just started to, you know, it pretty much figure out, hey, man, listen here. Damn, you know, I know how to get it. All right? But he already knew it. It says, now the first day of the feast of unleavened bread, the disciples came to Yahushua, saying unto him, where wilt thou that we prepare for thee to eat the Passover? He said, go into the city to such a man and say unto him, the master said, my time is at hand. I will keep the Passover at thy house with my disciples, you know. Yeah. Hey, Yahweh Shai helped out so many people. It didn't specify which man it was, you know. But he probably already knew, man. It's probably one of them the people that, Yahweh Shai healed. One of the men that Yahweh Shai healed, man. You know? that's beautiful. I mean, I'm just speculating, whatever. It said the disciples did as Yahweh Shai had appointed them, right? And they made ready the Passover, man. Right? And let me drop down. I ain't gonna read the whole thing. Yeah, I might as well read this. It says, verse 20, the last Passover, it says, now when the evening was come, he sat down with the 12, right? And as they did eat, he said, verily I say unto you, that one of you shall betray me. He knew it, right? He knew it. And I know I'm defending the dream, it was just a dream, but maybe somebody out there that didn't know, that Yahweh already knew that he was going to betray him, you know. I'm just bringing it up because that was really just in the, on my spirit to do it. It was in the dream, you know. It says, and they were exceeding sorrowful, and began every one of them to say unto him, Lord, is it I? And he answered and said, he that dipped his hand with me in the dish, the same shall betray me. All right. Yeah, the same shall betray him, man. It's gonna be did he say a man foe should be they of his own house? So at that time, they were family in a sense, you know, a spiritual family, you know. And guess what? The enemy was sitting right amongst them, man, all alone. Now the 12, the other 11 didn't know, all right, but Yahweh Shai knew. Yahweh Shai knew, and Judas Iscariot, he knew, but he didn't know that he was gonna go. He was gonna be the one who to say that, But Yahweh Shai already knew. It said, "The Son of Man," verse 24, "the Son of Man goeth as it is written of him, but woe unto that man by whom the Son of Man is betrayed. If had it said it had been good for that a man if he had not been born." Right? Then Judas, which betrayed him, answered and said, Master, is it I? He said, he said unto him, Thou hast said. Thou hast said, man. It said, and he said it so smooth, like, hey, you said that, man. That's what you said. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah, this is, I wanted to get to the one where they said, now go do what you got to do. So I just got to, God, you know what I'm saying? It's got to be right in here. Yeah. Yeah, because this is when, he was asking Peter and them to stay up, you know what I'm saying, for 1 hour, man, at least. That's we like, watch and pray that you enter not in temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak, and that's so true, man. Yeah. Oh man. Let me see. Is that in John? Mm-hmm. Bear with me right quick. I think that's in John. Take Peter and Zebedee, put the bond, watch the play, into temptation. It says, let's see right here. Oh no, that's Hold on, let me pull this shit up. Because I think this one of the servants smoked one of the, what's the name's ear, though. Bear with me. Yeah, that's in John 13 and 27. Well, I believe it's in 13. Let me pull it up. Let me pull it up right quick. All right, it's not just feed. And, yeah, Yahushua predicts his betrayal, right? I guess it's on. I just want to get to one point. Yeah, here's the point right here. It says, let me just read it. It said, this is Yahushua predicts his betrayal. It says, John 13 and 21, it says, when Yahushua had thus said, he was troubled in spirit, right? And testified and said, verily, verily, I say unto you, that one of you shall betray me. It said, then the disciples looked one on another, doubting whom he spake. It says, now, they looking around like, who you talking about? I want to know who you talking about. He said, now there was leaning on Yahushua's bosom one of his disciples, of whom Yahushua loved, Simon Peter. Therefore beckoned him to him, Slakia. Therefore beckoned to him that he should ask who it should be of whom he spake. Verse 25, it said, he then lying on Yahushua's breast, right, said unto him, Lord, who is it? Yahushua answered, here it is, to whom I shall give a sop when I have dipped it, right? And when he had dipped the sop, he gave it to Judas Iscariot, the son of Simon. You see that? And after, it's like it said, and after the sop, Satan entered into him, right? Then said Yahushua unto him, that thou doest, do quickly. Because he already knew. All right? He already knew. That's it. Which is a sad thing, man. Which is a sad thing, man. Hey, that's why you pray. I'm sure Judas didn't want to put that spirit on himself if he could have stood it, man. But we gotta pray that we don't have that Judas spirit, man. And we gotta be humble, man, and to say what we're not gonna do. Because we don't know what spirit the Lord will put on us, man. Peter didn't want to deny Yahushua, but he had to get put in that situation to understand why Yahushua was saying what he was saying, man. Hey, any man, that's why he said that the spirit is willing, man, but the flesh is weak. All right? The flesh is weak, man. Hey, when the death is entering into your mind, when motherfucker about on your ass, to deliver you up to get killed, it's not an easy thing, man. It's not an easy thing to to say, it's not an easy thing to know that you're finna die, man. And to die a horrible death like Yahushua did. He laid his life down, man, for the sins of Israel, man. Hey, mainly the elect, though. Hey, but through him, all Israel is gonna be saved eventually in the kingdom. All right. But I just wanted to make that point, man. I just want to, share my dream with, with brothers and sisters, of course, and like I say, man, that was really, I got a lot of confirmation from that one little small dream, man, and I just asked the Lord to forgive me, for my sins in the past lives, the past of this life, and the present and the future, man. And hopefully, this video has inspired somebody, or whatever it is, Don't give up, man. Keep fighting the good fight of faith, man. All right, endure hardness, man, as a good soldier, of Yahweh Shai. And man, continue to, if you can, to the best of your ability, defend the gospel, man. All right. So with that, I'm give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Rakakadash, man. Kwam Rasha Allah, man, to the elect, all right, of Israel, the 144,000 and the 1/3, Hey, continue to extol the name of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, man. All right, until these prophecies come, and they're already here, really. These prophecies being fulfilled, and the Lord Yahweh Shai comes back, with the archangel Angel Michael, and take back, and redeem his people, man. All right. So with that, Kwam Yasha Allah, Shalom.